Hey everyone, we are going to be looking at the upcoming possible major nor'easter to impact portions of the New England and Mid-Atlantic areas. However, before we could get into the forecast, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you do not want to miss a single update on its upcoming winter storm. Right now we are looking at the European model, and this is the future radar. As you can see, we have Winter Storm Peggy going on right now. This is not what we're talking about today. We're talking about another upcoming winter storm to impact portions of the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. Let's move forward here. You can see Winter Storm Peggy impacting portions of the Northeast, bringing a bit of snow for the Northeast, but not really too much there. If we move forward here to around tomorrow at 6 p.m., you can start to see some pretty heavy snow hitting portions of the Southeast and even some snow pockets over here in portions of the Midwest. We move forward even more to around the 12 a.m. time frame for the February 7th. And as you can see that low pressure forming just to the east of Georgia and just to the south of South Carolina, just over the coast in the Atlantic Ocean. As we move forward here, you can see this becoming a nor'easter with lots of thunderstorms surrounding this low pressure, as well as a lot of heavy snow hitting portions of the Mid-Atlantic by 6 a.m. February 7th. And then we get to around 12 p.m. February 7th, you can start to see some pretty heavy snowfall hitting portions of the Northeast. And we move forward even more to around 6 p.m. February 7th, and that nor'easter really moves out of the area very quickly. And we do have a couple scenarios. The pressure definitely could be closer to the coast and bring more snow to the Northeast, or it could be way more out in the ocean and bring barely any snow. So this is the European models scenario. We'll also look at several other models here. So that moves out of the area by around 6 a.m. February 8th. Now here's the GFS models scenario. Let's move forward here to when this develops. And we get to around February 7th at 12 a.m. and this low pressure forms right near the coastline of the panhandle of Florida. That low pressure really jumps over Florida and moves near the southeast coast. And you start to see that very heavy snow hitting portions of the southeast. We move forward here, and by around 6 a.m. of February 7th, that starts to impact portions of the Mid-Atlantic. We move forward even more, and the GFS model has this low pressure moving a little more south, so it's not really showing much snow. The European model is definitely showing a bit of snow hitting portions of the Northeast, and that moves out of the area by around 12 a.m. February 8th. Now here is the Canadian model scenario, and we move forward here to when this develops. This develops around February 7th at 12 a.m. So this does have, all these models do agree on the time of developing, and this moves forward here. Of course, the Canadian model does have it way more south than the GFS and European, bringing absolutely practically no snow for the Northeast except for over here in portions of New England. Definitely could see a very tiny bit of snow, but it has a way more south than expected. So of course this is the third scenario of what could happen, but there's also multiple other scenarios with other models I do not have available at this time. But of course this is 3 different scenarios, and the GFS and European is going to be the most accurate with this. But of course the Canadian is also showing another option of what could happen. If we look at the total snowfall, according to the European model, when this hits, as you can see, we definitely could see a decent amount of snow over here in portions of the Northeast. You can definitely see that pink band of snow of 6 to 7 inches of snowfall. And over here in the Northeast, showing barely any snowfall. You can see 6 to 7 inches of snowfall just to the south. If this moves just a little more north, we definitely could see a pretty decent nor'easter hitting the area. So within the upcoming days, this definitely could move south or more north. We'll just have to wait and see. And the GFS model for the total snowfall is, of course, showing that snowfall of up to a foot of snowfall just out. If we just had that a little more north, we definitely could see a pretty decently big nor'easter hitting the area. But of course, that has it a little more south. And if that, like I said, if that low pressure moves a little more north within the upcoming days, we definitely could see a major nor'easter hitting the northeast and mid-Atlantic. If you did enjoy the update, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single one of these updates or live streams on this upcoming winter storm for the northeast. But anyways, stay safe.